Hello and welcome to part 6 of Flora's Fauna. As I've done for the last couple of parts, I'm not going to be doing a full tutorial. I'm just going to get you started so you can sort of see where the pattern sort of goes from, and you should be fine to follow the written instructions and or the chart, whichever suits you best. Okay, so as with every other part, the first 2 rows are just plain back loop double crochets apart from the edge stitch and the little chain that we put next to the edge stitches. So I've gone ahead and done those, and I've also got started on row 3 here, which again is that edge stitch, the standard double crochet through both loops, a chain, and then the little back loop double crochet that we do before we start on the main repeat. Okay, so and I'm back to it's a 48 stitch repeat again, so it's basically for every 3 leaves. So I'm back to just having the markers there. So there's my first marker, as you can see at the end there. So that'll be a good double check to make sure we haven't sort of missed any stitches or done something silly. Right, okay, so hold on, get comfortable. The repeat starts with another back loop double crochet, and then we've got 17 front loop trebles. So remember, where you see the F in the written instructions or on the chart, you work a treble into this loop 2 rows below. We've got to do 17 of those. 2, 16 and 17. And as always, when you've got a long run like that, it's always worth making sure you didn't miscount somewhere. So we've got 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 17. Beautiful. So now we've got a back loop double crochet and a front loop treble. So this is where the first little foot is going for the owl. So we've got another back loop double crochet, and then we've got 5 front loop trebles, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, some more yarn. Okay, then the next foot, so that's 1 back loop double crochet, 1 front loop treble, 1 back loop double, and then we've got 17 front loop trebles again. 16, 17. And if you've got that little stretch right, you should now have 2 stitches left before the end of your repeat, and you can see we've got 1 there and then 1 that's marked. So you end the repeat with 2 back loop double crochets. So it's nice and straightforward. So you can just carry on and repeat that across. So obviously you're starting again with 1 back loop double crochet, and then you've got your 17 trebles, and then the little section in the middle where his feet are going to go on the next row. So yeah, carry on along, repeat that across, remembering when you get to the end you're going to end with 1 chain, miss the chain that's from the row below, and then your standard double crochet in the end. So carry on and do that, and I will see you shortly for row 4. Okay, so actually row 4 was pretty straightforward. It was basically all back loop double crochets apart from where I just did the trebles for the owl's feet. So as you can see, went along, everything was back loop double crochets apart from the owl's feet, which are front loop trebles. So I've gone ahead and done that, and I've now just got started on row 5 with my edge stitch, chain, and the back loop double crochet before the main repeat starts. So this repeat is now 3 front loop trebles, which sit there. That's going to be like where the little sort of leaf starts from. Then we've got 14 back loop double crochets, 13, 14, and then that just takes us up to that first foot. So just to the side of that, we're going to pop one front loop treble. Then we've got 11 back loop double crochets, which are going to go across this bit of the owl there. So 1, 10, 11, then 1 front loop treble there. Okay, then we've got another 14 back loop double crochet, get that right, 14 back loop double crochets, 13, 14, and that is going to leave us now just 2 more trebles from 2 rows down there left. So we're now going to do 3 front loop trebles there. So in those last 2, and then that first one in the middle, and then we just end that first repeat. There you go, with a back loop double crochet. So there's our repeat there. So yeah, carry on along like so, and I will see you for row, what was that? That was row 5. I'll see you for row 6. Okay, so row 6 is another nice, reasonably simple one where it's going to be mainly back loop double crochets, apart from we're going to be just filling in this little bit here. So I've started it already with the edge stitch, the chain. There was 1 back loop double crochet before the repeat started, and then I've done 18 more of them. So that has now taken me up to, see, on top of that treble before the owl's feet. So we've now got 3 front loop trebles, and 1 back loop double crochet. We're going to do that twice. So 1, 2, 3, then we and 1 back loop double crochet, and then we've got another 3 front loop trebles. 2, 3. Okay, and then that repeat ends with 19 more back loop double crochets. Okay, and then you start the next repeat with another 18 back loop double crochets. So you're going to have this little cluster of 3 trebles, 1 back loop double crochet, 3 trebles, 1 double crochet, 3 trebles, and in between you're going to have little groups of, what will that be, 37 back loop double crochets. So yeah, just carry on and do that, and I will see you for row 7. Right, so I've now just got started on row 7 with the edge stitch chain, and then this time we've got a front loop treble before the main repeat starts. Okay, so we now start our repeat with another front loop treble, like so. Now we've got 14 back loop double crochets. 1, 2, 13, 14, and again let's just be on the safe side and check that. So 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14. Brilliant. So we've got 1 front loop treble, and now we've got 15 back loop double crochets, which are now going to go across the owl. So 3, 13, 14, 15, and now as our owl is symmetrical, we can actually see, we know we've got the right number of stitches because we had, you can see, like 2 front loop trebles there, back loop double crochets there before we got to the little bits we've done the body, and we've got the same there. Okay, so now we've got another front loop treble, and 14 back loop doubles, 13, 14, and we know we're right because we've got now 2 stitches left before the end of the repeat, and after that 14 back loop double crochets we know we've got to end our repeat with 2 front loop trebles. So that second one is going to fall into that mark stitch because I hadn't actually moved my marker up. Okay, so that is your repeat there. So you're obviously going to start the next one with 1 more front loop treble there, and then your 14 back loop double crochets. So another nice straightforward one. And I think, to be honest, you can probably carry on your own now, just following the chart and or written instructions. And I will just come back every couple of rows with a little photo so you can just double check that yours looks how it's meant to. Okay.